What surgery was the hardest to recover from?
Oh, it's when you do like the lipo and like ab edge, like the J plasma, because it's like the heat goes in when they.
There is nothing wrong to do with surgery if you don't like something and accept it on yourself.
When Joshua Fiancés first started, nobody could have predicted just how big the show would become. The mix of real love stories, shocking betrayals, cultural differences, and sometimes outrageous personalities made it one of the most talked about reality TV shows of all time. Fans tuned in to see if couples would survive the 90-day visa process. But what they didn't expect was just how much these stars would change after the cameras stopped rolling. For many, appearing on the show was just the beginning of a bigger transformation, physically, emotionally, and professionally. Today, some of the most well-known cast members are almost unrecognizable compared to when they first appeared. From drastic cosmetic surgeries to incredible weight loss journeys, from complete fashion makeovers to surprising new careers, these stars have redefined themselves in ways that continue to spark debate and admiration. Some of these changes are inspiring, showing the power of resilience and confidence. Others are controversial, raising questions about beauty standards and the impact of fame. But no matter how you see it, these transformations have kept fans talking long after the relationships faded. In this article, we'll take a deep look at some of the biggest 90-day Fiancé stars who have completely reinvented themselves and explore how and why they became almost unrecognizable today. One of the most dramatic transformations in the history of Joshua Fiancé belongs to Larissa dos Santos Lima. Fans first met Larissa in her explosive relationship with Colt Johnson, where arguments, jealousy, and drama kept viewers hooked. But what has kept her in the spotlight, long after her storyline ended, is her shocking physical transformation. Over the years, Larissa has been open about the numerous cosmetic procedures she underwent. These included breast augmentation, rhinoplasty, liposuction, buttock enhancements, and facial fillers. Each surgery changed her look a little more, until eventually, she looked completely different from the woman who first stepped onto American soil in the show. One of the most talked about moments in her journey was when a belly button reconstruction surgery went wrong, leading to complications and public discussion about the risks of excessive surgery. Fans were divided. Some admired her honesty and bravery in showing her struggles, while others criticized her for pushing beauty procedures too far. Beyond her physical appearance, Larissa also reinvented her career after being fired by TLC. She moved into adult content creation, gaining independence and control over her brand. For many, her story is either a cautionary tale about going too far with plastic surgery or an empowering example of a woman choosing her own path. Either way, Larissa's transformation is so dramatic that most fans agree she is nearly unrecognizable from her 90-day fiancés. Colt Johnson, Larissa's ex-husband, has also gone through an unexpected transformation. When Colt first appeared on the show, he was known for his quiet personality, close relationship with his mother Debbie, and his somewhat awkward fashion choices. His long baggy shirts, unkempt hair, and patchy beard became part of his early image. Over time though, Colt began to change. He worked on losing weight and developed a slimmer, healthier look that surprised fans. His physical changes weren't just about looks, though. Colt faced a major life challenge when he suffered a serious accident on a trampoline, which left him with a broken leg and months of recovery. His wife, Vanessa Guerra, updated fans as Colt struggled through surgeries and time in a wheelchair. Instead of giving up, Colt showed determination and resilience, slowly regaining mobility and proving he was stronger than people thought. Along with his recovery, Colt changed his style, trading in his oversized clothes for better fitted, layered fashion and styling his beard in a more polished way. These changes reflected not just a physical glow, but also a journey toward maturity and self-awareness. Some fans remain critical of his past behavior on the show, but many admire his growth, both inside and out. Compared to the Colt from Season 6, today's Colt looks and carries himself like a completely different man. Yara Zaya is another star who has transformed in more ways than one. Originally from Ukraine, she captured attention in Season 8 with her relationship with Jovi Dufresne. Fans loved her stylish outfits, sharp wit, and honest personality. Over time, Yara became even more polished and glamorous, openly admitting that she had undergone cosmetic procedures on her nose and lips. What made Yara stand out, however, was her honesty. Instead of hiding behind rumors, she spoke openly about her choices, saying she wanted to feel more confident in her own skin. This transparency earned her respect, with many fans appreciating her message of self-love and personal empowerment. Beyond her physical appearance, Yara built an impressive career as an entrepreneur. She launched her own boutique and later introduced a cosmetics brand called Boogie, which reflected her own sense of style and beauty. Her business success proved that she was more than just a reality star. She was a smart, modern businesswoman. Yara's transformation goes beyond the surface. It's about building a new life in the US, growing as a mother and wife, and using her fame to create opportunities. Compared to the young woman who first appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, today's Yara is a confident, glamorous, and successful figure who is admired by many for her reinvention. Darcy Silva is one of the most recognizable names in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, and she has become equally known for her dramatic personality and her endless transformations. Darcy first appeared in Before the 90 Days in 2017, where her emotional rollercoaster relationships made her a fan favorite. Over the years, she has undergone multiple cosmetic surgeries, including lip fillers, breast augmentations, nose jobs, and facelifts. Alongside her twin sister Stacey, Darcy has been very open about these procedures, sharing them on both social media and their spin-off show, Darcy and Stacey. For Darcy, these surgeries are not just about beauty but also about empowerment and confidence. She has described them as a way of reinventing herself and staying strong through heartbreaks and personal struggles. Beyond her appearance, Darcy has grown her career as a reality TV star and entrepreneur, building a brand with her sister. Fans remain divided on her constant makeovers. Some feel she has gone too far, while others admire her boldness and honesty. Either way, Darcy's evolving look has become part of her identity, and she is proof that transformation isn't just a one-time event but an ongoing process. Today, Darcy looks dramatically different from when she first entered the franchise, embodying the theme of reinvention in every sense. Anfisa Arkhipchenko, later known as Anfisa Nava, is one of the most surprising transformation stories from 90 Day Fiancé. When she first appeared alongside Jorge Nava, she was seen as fiery, demanding, and often controversial. Many fans painted her as the villain of the show. But after leaving reality TV, Anfisa completely changed her life. She dedicated herself to health and fitness, embracing weightlifting and clean eating until she built a strong, muscular physique. She didn't just work out, she became a competitive bodybuilder, even winning first place in a Las Vegas competition. In 2019, on social media, Anfisa shared her workouts, progress, and motivational posts. Building a large following as a fitness influencer, her transformation wasn't only physical. She also pursued education and earned a business degree from the University of California with high honors. Today, Anfisa is admired as a symbol of discipline, determination, and reinvention. While some critics accuse her of going to extremes, she insists her fitness journey is about personal growth, not outside approval. From a reality TV hothead to a respected athlete and businesswoman, Anfisa Sklope is one of the most impressive in franchise history. Natalie Mordovetsova, from Season 7, has always been one of the more dramatic and emotional personalities on 90 Day Fiancé. Her intense relationship with Mike Youngquist made for unforgettable television, but what has kept her in the spotlight is her evolving appearance and personal growth. Natalie admitted to cosmetic changes, particularly lip enhancements, which sparked conversation among fans. Alongside these changes, she also worked on her health, losing weight, and embracing a lifestyle focused on wellness and self-care. She often shares tips about positivity, cleansing, and healthy routines with her followers. What makes Natalie's transformation unique is that it isn't just physical. She has also worked hard to change. her image emotionally. Known for being unpredictable and overly dramatic on the show, she now presents herself online as more grounded, reflective, and open about her struggles with love and loneliness. She continues to be vulnerable in interviews, discussing her fears and hopes, which makes her relatable to many fans. Natalie's transformation shows that for some 90-Day Fiancé stars, the biggest changes are not just on the outside but within. Rebecca Parrott and Tiffany Franco are two women from the show whose transformations have inspired fans in different ways. Rebecca, known for her romance with Zeid Hakimi, decided to undergo body contouring surgery to feel more comfortable in her skin. She was open about her reasons, saying it was not about fitting into beauty standards, but about enhancing her self-confidence as she grew older. After the surgery, Rebecca embraced bold hairstyles, stylish outfits, and makeup that reflected her new chapter in life. Her glop became a symbol of how it's never too late to reinvent yourself. Tiffany Franco, on the other hand, transformed after undergoing weight loss surgery. As a mother who had long struggled with body image, Tiffany's decision was about health and being there for her children. She lost significant weight, began sharing her fitness and food journey online, and developed a new sense of style that reflected her growing confidence. For Tiffany, the change was not just about appearance, but about being a stronger, healthier version of herself. Both Rebecca and Tiffany show how transformation can be empowering at any stage in life. PAO LA Pau Mayfield, one of the earliest stars of 90-Day Fiancé, has completely transformed her life and image since appearing on the show. Originally from Colombia, she pursued careers in fitness and wrestling, building an athletic body and an energetic new personal brand. She regularly shares workout routines and motivational posts with her large social media following, proving that her transformation is about strength and independence. On the other end of the spectrum is Angela Deem, whose bold personality made her unforgettable from the moment she appeared. Angela's transformation came through cosmetic surgeries, including breast reduction, Botox, and a facelift. She documented much of this journey on Happily Ever After, showing fans the dramatic difference in her appearance. Angela has also changed her style, choosing glamorous clothing and heavy makeup to highlight her new look. While some criticize her choices, others see her as confident and unapologetic. Both Paula and Angela are very different women, but their transformations highlight how fame can push people to reinvent themselves in striking ways. Ty Ramone, who appeared in Season 9, transformed through her journey into motherhood and entrepreneurship. After giving birth to her daughter, she spoke openly about postpartum changes and encouraged other mothers to embrace their bodies instead of rushing into extreme diets. She later launched a beauty and swimwear brand, showing her growth into a confident businesswoman. On the other hand, one of the most surprising glopes came from Big Ed, one of the most recognizable faces of the franchise. Known for his controversial behavior and unique appearance due to a medical condition, Big Ed shocked fans when he committed to fitness and lost significant weight. He began exercising, improving his diet, and documenting his progress online. Today, he looks slimmer, healthier, and more energetic than ever before. His transformation shows resilience and determination, even in the face of constant online criticism. Together, Ty and Big Ed represent two very different types of transformations, one rooted in gentle self-love and patience, the other in discipline and fitness. But both prove how much these stars have changed since their TV debuts. The transformations of 90-Day Fiancé stars show that reality TV fame doesn't just end when the cameras stop rolling. For many of these cast members, it was the beginning of a completely new chapter. Some used their fame to launch businesses, others used it as motivation to improve their health, and still others embraced cosmetic changes to feel more confident. Whether you admire their courage, question their decisions, or simply enjoy watching their glops, one thing is clear: these stars are almost unrecognizable from when they first appeared. Their stories remind us that transformation isn't just about appearance. It's also about growth, resilience, and taking control of your own story. And as long as 90 Day Fiancé continues to produce new stars, fans will always be watching to see not only who